All right. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rekakwadash. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing our chain, truth and sincerity, and to the true icons push on. And I won't just dive in a small vid, basically pointing out the works of your hands, man. You know, glorying in your duty, man. Not actually glorying in it, but you know, taking initiative to understand that you have a status to uphold for the Lord, man. All right, by the works of your own hand, man. Because by your own hands ye shall be judged, man, and also what condemned. All right, so no further ado, I'm gonna dive right into it. This Ecclesiastes, which is a rock in the pocket for 27 and 5. It says, the furnace proveth the potter's vessel. All right, because we know anything that goes through the fire, it be tried. All right, so Paul also mentioned that he that preached the gospel shall also live of the gospel, man. All right, so know what you putting your hands to do, man, when you come to the plow, man. Right? You can't just be out there so-called prophesying and speaking these laws and precepts and you not obeying by them or living in them, man. All right? You got to take heed to what you got to take heed to what you speaking on, man. All right? Making sure your hands not slack. All right? But this 1 Corinthians 9:3, it says, my answer to them that do examine me is this, because you're gonna be examined by people who basically that's hearing you, that you come off to on videos. These people are gonna examine you, man. They're gonna measure you up, man, according to the word of the doctrine we're speaking about, man. It says, have we not power to eat and to drink? Have we not power to lead about a sister or wife as well as other apostles? And as the brethren of the Lord, of of Yahweh and Cephas? It says, are I only and Barnabas, have not we power to forbear working? Like, no, they got to work. That's the point, though. Who goeth a warfare at any time at his own charge, right? Who planted a vineyard and eated not of the fruit thereof, right? So if you are basically proclaiming something to a person and you're not doing it, it make you a hypocrite, man. All right. So you got to examine your work. All right. Measure your hands, whether they've been a fade or not. It says, or who feedeth a flock and eateth not the milk of the flock, man. Basically, how you going to give something to someone and you tell them it's nutritious and healthy for them, but you don't even drink or consume it, man. All right. So you must know these things, man. It's the first principles of being a prophet of the Lord, man. Understanding that what you're saying, you're doing, man. And being mindful of it, man. That's why it says the furnace proveth the potter's vessel, man. Meaning what it's going through, it also means what it's going through proves if it's made perfectly or not, man. You know, if it's done right. It says, so the trial of man is in his reasoning, man. All right. And I won't go into that word trial real quick. I'll just get into online etymology. Trial. All right. Is a noun. It says the mid-15th century, the act or process of testing and putting to proof by examination, experiment, man. Right? Trial. All right. Something you're going through to basically see the outcome of it. All right. Something you're putting your hand to the plow to do to get what remains from it, man. It's just like sowing in the vineyard, man. When you sow your crops, right? You want to reap food. It's no difference, man. All right. I'll get another one real quick on it, just on that. So 1 Thessalonians 4:11. It says, It says, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you, man. Meaning what, man? Doing your duty, your vocation that the Lord have called you to do, man. Right? Doing it with fear and rejoicing in your work, man. Alone. With no man, with no man having to prove you, man, because you're proving yourself, man. All right, showing that you locked into the gospel, man, and that you about furthering it, man. Also being locked into the body, man, with the helping of manifesting others, and the others being those brothers that come to the hearing of the faith, man. Furthermore, prove that is Galatians 6:4. It says, but let every man, Galatians 6:4, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. Yeah, because that another man can't do your work, man. You got to work your salvation out with fear and trembling, man. That way you can rejoice in yourself alone, man, and not in another. Knowing that you did this, man. All right? You do be satisfied and proud with the hands of your work, man. But you thank the Lord that he gave you the strength and ability, man, to do as such. All right. This is 6. It says the fruit declared if the tree have been dressed, man. All right. Showing what you have done, man. When you take your grades prove if you have studied for a test, man. All right. And it's nothing more than that, man. This James, likewise, with this truth, man. This James 3. This James 3:18. It says, and the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace, man. All right. So you got to understand, man, coming in this truth that is your ultimate duty is to reap what you sown, man. All right. And if you sown it in a righteous manner, following righteousness, man, then righteousness gonna spring up, man. That's just, common sense, man. It's just common sense, man. All right. So we also know that your fruit declared your tree, man. That's why you look at the tree of the body of work of some of these so-called prophets out here, man, and it's appalling to look upon, man. It leave all kind of openness for attack, all kind of discriminations, hypocrisy, man. Right? When you're not doing it as such, man, but got everything to say about another man's tree or his fruits, right? Which you know nothing about, but you still will speak on, man, because you're not putting your hand you're not worrying about your own tree bearing your own fruit, man. All right. It's another one. This Job 9:20. And it reads, if I justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. Right? So if I go about, oh man, look at my work and this and that, my own mouth gonna condemn you, man. All right? You justify, you glorify, and he that sent you to do this work, man. It says, if I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse. Right? So you got to understand another thing. We got to understand that when we doing this work, right now, we are imperfect. We can't be perfect, man. But it's about being complete, man. Being well-rounded, man. Knowing that what you're doing is going to ultimately give you grace from the Lord, man. All right. It says, well, that was it in that. Shall also prove me perverse, man. Right? If I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse. So we doing it to the best of our ability, man. But you do it all the way to the best of your ability, man. Without doubting, man. All right? Knowing that what you're doing, man, is for a greater cause, man. All right? Let me go back to Sirach 27. I'm gonna jump to 9. It says the birds will resort unto their like. All right. And they go into their liking, man. They're around their kind. All right. So will truth return unto them that practice in her, man. So this, long as you doing what you supposed to do, that truth is gonna manifest, man, around you, man. It's gonna grow, man. It's gonna grow everything around you, man. It'll even grow people around you, man. It'll grow your walk, right? Your talk, all right? Your understanding, man. This is what it does, man. Let me prove that. Psalms 40 and 8. And I'm gonna stand that right quick. No, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, this Psalms 40 and 8. It says, I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yea, thy law is within my heart, man. Like it says, if so will truth return unto them that practice in her, man. So when you have put this in your heart, right, up on the tablets of your heart, man, then it's gonna be in you to always practice it, man. Right? It's gonna become what we would call second nature, which is really first nature. Because when you do something naturally, it's just the regular way to do it. All right. Because you got to keep your eyes on the prize, man, and have vision on what you're doing. This is Proverbs 29 and 18. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Which are the precepts, which goes back to the law's truth, man. All right. But you got to have vision, man. You know, you got to have vision on what's at stake here, man. All right, let's get this last one. I'll get out of here. Yeah, man, the error and trial of a man. This is it right here. It's Psalms 119 and 144. It says, the righteousness of thy testimony is everlasting. Going back to that truth that returneth to them that practice in it. The righteousness of thy testimony is everlasting. Give me understanding and I shall live, man. This bring about the life of a man right here, man. This truth, this word, man. All right. This is it. I'll get out of here. This Psalms 119 and 142. It says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, meaning that truth gonna manifest in your abode, man, which is your earthly tabernacle, your house, your temple. And thy law is thy truth, man. So this the way and the truth, man. If you're not actually, you know, exercising and practicing in this truth, then you erring off. You're an error in the trial of man. But with that, Akim, I hope it was edifying. Until the next time, I won't say Shalom.